Hey guys, Lark here, back with the first episode of the One Chunk at a Time Ironman account. If you haven't already, please go ahead and take a quick look at the episode 0 of this series if you're not familiar with the One Chunk at a Time Ironman rules. Just a really quick recap, I'm a vanilla chunker like Slay Brother, except I have to craft the highest level processing of items, and I'm getting a level in each skill that I have access to a skill cave for every chunk I roll. Besides that, it's pretty straightforward. Let's get into the video. This is my first real recording of this account, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a bunch of screenshots of a lot of my level ups that I've been getting as I've started this account. But at the end, we got, 35 attack, 40 strength, 50 defense, 36 range, which is really close to the 40 range we need. I've gotten 36 prayer, 21 magic. I would have liked to get that a lot higher, because I don't have a primary method of getting runes, because I'm not counting the combat tutors as they're it's like time locked. Like, I would have to sit here and just accrue play time in order to even get all the runes I need, which would take me days, because I didn't start getting the runes soon enough, unfortunately. And none of my grinds left are really all that long anymore, relatively speaking, and I just don't really feel like carrying the runes in the inventory anymore. I was getting quite a bit. I mean, I'm at 2,400 air runes. Like, I was collecting them a lot, as much as I could on cooldown for about a week. And then I realized I was probably going to roll a chunk by the time I got 59 magic for Fire Blast, which is my highest level combat spell I can do now that I've gotten Death Runes from a maze random. Very long explanation for why I don't get runes anymore, and why I don't need to train magic to 59. Anyway, 45 hit points, 5 thieving. Pretty much that's the first thing I did, was get money, and that's pretty much all the thieving I've ever done on this account. 26 crafting, almost halfway. That's my most dreaded grind, but it's alright. I feel like I made decent progress on it already. 69 fletching, the longest grind I have in this chunk, already well over halfway done. Feeling pretty good about it, actually. 7 fishing from random, 37 cooking, which is a grind I also don't like, and has actually the grind I am currently doing. And 55 firemaking, gotta get to 60 firemaking. I don't hate that grind. I actually don't mind it at all. It's kind of reserve it for when I'm feeling a little burnt out. I want some quick XP number go up. I'm gonna end up needing breaks from crafting. Like, I already know that. I might even level combat sometimes to break up the monotony of crafting. I still have about 12 hours of crafting left to do. Not a ton. It's just like the most dreadful training method ever, of like shearing wool one by one in the little corner of the sheep pen, and then running all the way to the castle to spin it and bank it. I'd rather bank it than drop it. It doesn't take that much longer for me. I'd rather it be that much more AFK than actually spend it, I don't want to have to drop all the wool. And after all of the fletching and firemaking training I've done, I have 75 woodcutting. I hit that pretty recently, yeah. So this grind basically just involves me hopping worlds to find cows that have wandered out of the the cow pen. So there's actually some interesting notes I should actually say about this grind before I get started, and some things that are probably going to be controversial and people are going to be mad about. I honestly don't care. So first of all, this isn't a grind I should have started. This isn't a grind I had to do. There is no access to getting into where all of these cows spawn. All of these cows spawn in here, and this gate is closed by default. And so basically the only time it could ever be open is if through player interaction. And so I don't want to have to rely on other players' potential actions to be can contribute to chunk tasks. I want to have full control of whatever I have in my chunk, and then have that determine what chunk tasks I get, right? Yeah, you could range and telegrab the cows, and I would actually be like, yep, if I had a primary access to law runes, I'd certainly be like, yep, that's what I gotta do. Well, I don't have primary access to law runes, obviously. I shouldn't even be in pay-to-play worlds doing this. Should be in free-to-play worlds. There we go. Just because there's way more free-to-play people who come through here. But I started doing this grind because Limpword had done it, and I know Pookaguy did it. So, so I started doing it, and then I really was like, shit, I messed up. Because I had already started, and I'm like, well, I'm going to finish it now because, whatever. These are I feel like they're kind of illegal cooking levels, but if I'm gonna get illegal cooking levels, I should at least have to do the the potential cooking task in Lumbridge, which hasn't been fun. So it's an apt punishment. Also, you might ask, why are you where are you getting those guys outside the cow pen with the ranged? And early on this account, I decided that I could range monsters outside of my chunk if I could do it from my chunk. But you know, I already started doing this, and I've already realized that it's a huge mistake, and I'm not gonna do it going forward. I'm gonna do it in this chunk, but that's it. Because I realized that, oh no, this is like gonna make me do so many chunk tasks that are normally outside my chunk than I want, like, you know, and it's a mess, and that's not how I want to do this. I wanted to do it pretty cleanly at this point, but just know that, like, I've definitely lured these cows out of this chunk into this chunk a bunch of times doing this grind, a grind I shouldn't have even had to do anyway, which is why I don't really feel that bad about it. I'm just gonna finish the stupid cooking grind, which has been an annoyance for me. Pretty much my main grind right now. Almost missed the level, but there is level 36 attack. And I should be coming up on a cooking level here. And I should be coming up on a cooking level here. Yep, that is 38 cooking. Now do a bunch of stuff that we can't do in our chunk. Woohoo. Missed the level, but at some point we got 37 attacks, so that's pretty nice, and that's also another combat level. And we're level 53. Once again, I missed the level, but I got 22 magic and a 550 total level at the end of my last inventory, which is pretty nice. Okay, hold on, I just had to show this. I haven't seen this once. I'm level 38 cooking, and this is the first time I've seen a cow calf out here. This is literally my first cow calf kill on this account. And of course it's out of range. That's awesome. I'm keeping that clip. Oh, that's really good. But yeah, that's just super whack. I haven't seen one be able to even get out here at all. So that's just super interesting to me. I'm gonna try to get up close, but probably it's just gonna drag me out of the chunk. That's just how it works. Well, it dragged me out. But I don't think he's gonna come here, so yeah. Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, I wanted to, you know, go ahead and get the last cooking level I was going to get tonight, but then I hit the hop limit, so I guess that is just going to have to wait until tomorrow. And here comes an attack level. I can stop hitting zeros. 38 attack. And there is 39 cooking. We can now cook a bunch of stuff we can't do in this chunk. After doing 39 cooking, I decided to go ahead and work on crafting. I try to get about 1,000 crafting XP per day when I'm feeling up to it anyway. And today I have the day off, so I decided to go ahead and do this. It takes me about an hour and a half. I need to get 15 inventories full of wool that I have to spin. This will get me to 27 crafting today, which is really nice because then I can cut all of the uncut emeralds in the bank, which will be a nice boost. I actually don't consider that to be a part of the 1,000 XP I'm getting today. That's kind of just a bonus. I want to get 1,000 XP just by spinning wool today, and then all the other extra XP later will just be kind of a bonus. This is one of the most mentally taxing grinds in this chunk, for sure. Pretty mindless. It's something that's good to do like first in the day, in the morning, when you're kind of just woken up, and then when you're done with this, you can just focus on everything else for the rest of the day, which is going to be really nice. Almost missed the level, but there is level 27 crafting, so I can now cut emeralds, which is pretty dope. I have a few uncut emeralds sitting in the bank, already ready to go. What am I doing? I'm not finished. But yeah, it's a really nice level. I'm also officially halfway to level 34. It should be the end of my grind if I'm lucky and don't get any uncut diamonds into this chunk. Alright, we got a Molly random. Sure. Anything for Molly. Alright, what do we got? Sapphires. That works. Those are not diamonds, so that's also some free crafting XP for later. After going ahead and cutting all those uncut gems after hitting 27 crafting, I'm actually pretty close to 28 crafting. I'm not going to bother getting that right this second, but I decided to go ahead and grind out a quick ranged level. This will get me to 37 right here, and there's level 37 ranged. Gotta get to 40 for that Yew Shortbow, and then I'll be done with ranged for this chunk, so that'll be really nice. And an attack level should be coming in. There it is, 39 attack. We didn't get the pop-up, but you get the idea. Oh, I just hit the hop limit, so I think it's about time for me to get this level up. And there we go, our level 40 cooking. We can now cook cakes and lobsters, which is pretty nice, but we don't have access to any of that stuff in this chunk. Just 2 more levels away from being done with this grind, and I am so tired of it, so I think it's time to do some firemaking now that I've hit the hop limit. And that is 56 firemaking, 57, 76 wood cutting. We get absolutely nothing from that. Oh, I pretty much missed the level almost, but there is 70 fletching, and we can now make Yew longbows for what it's worth, so there you go. Alright, after hitting 70 fletching, I want to go ahead and show you guys exactly what's in my bank. We got just the tag tabs for my main. 2 mil worth of stuff, about 300k cash stack. I think I'm going to end with probably 350 to 400k by the time it's all said and done. A bunch of herbs from killing men and women, a bunch. Here are all the seeds I've gotten from bird nests, including a spirit seed, which is fun. The highest level seed I have, I believe, are these yew seeds. I don't even have a maple seed, but I have 2 yew seeds, which is funny. And a palm and papaya tree. One of these might be higher level actually than the yew seeds. I'm not sure. About 3,500 balls of wool, and then here's all my gems. I need to get 34 crafting to cut these rubies, and I recently actually got a gold bar from a Captain Arnav random event, which is very interesting and could potentially lead to some problems later on. Here's all the copper and coal. This is from a maze, but all the copper I've gotten pretty much from men and women. Sold goblins and sold imps. 44 bowstring from Flax from Beekeeper. I believe I have every type of rune I can get in this chunk. Oh, I just totally skipped over the mithril scimitar like it was nothing. Yeah, this is pretty much all my combat gear. I don't even need the steel battle axe anymore, but I have it. 74 bronze men helms for men and women. And yeah, mithril scimitar. I got it out of my 3rd mystery box from Questmaster. I think it was either my 2nd or my 3rd one. I think it was like my 3rd one. And orange tree seeds just sitting here, and a bird nest I never actually opened up. We'll see what's in there. A maple seed. Well, you know, I just said I don't have any maple seeds for some reason, and yes, Orange Jesus was listening. I believe orange is after banana. I don't know, something like that. That'll get me to level 28 crafting. Can't really do anything with that, but I'm just gonna keep spitting wool. This next kill won't only get us last beef of this inventory, but it'll also get us a very nice level 40 attack. So we can now wield rune equipment, which is pretty awesome. Actually, I'm gonna switch back to strength XP. And here comes 41 cooking. I can now cook jubbly birds and baked potatoes with chili con carne. That's great. Okay, so in here we got these, and then this is kind of the main thing. Okay, I'm really hoping now that I have 41, I won't burn that many of these, but we'll see. Okay, so out of all of them, we only burned 1. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll go ahead and also cook the raw beef and raw chicken that I have. And here it comes, finally, the last cooking level. In the chunk, level 42 cooking, I can now cook fried onions, which is exactly what I need in this chunk. Thank you, phone, for giving me that notification right in the middle of this clip, but you know, that's how it works sometimes. So let's go get ourselves some fried onion. We just gotta go upstairs here, grab an onion. I'm actually gonna grab a few just in case I burn one. I need to be in a member's world to actually make it, but I can just hop and get some onions in free-to-play worlds. Alright, I just need this bowl. I'm gonna grab this knife. I need to use it on the onions. Nope. Use the onions on the bowl. Nope. Oh, yes. That is what I gotta do. Okay, now I gotta use the chopped onion on... Well, shit. I was gonna use the range, but... Okay, I'm actually gonna grab a few bowls. This would just be faster to do. Our oak log on our fire. We burnt it, because of course we did. Let's try a couple more times. We burnt it. Oh my god, alright. I had to get more onions. Alright, took me 6 tries, but I finally made some fried onions. That is pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that up. Drop the knife, already have one in the bank, don't need another one. And I'm gonna return to the bank and drop all this cooked meat and get ready for the next grind. After getting level 42 cooking, I think my next goal is to go ahead and finish firemaking and getting 60 firemaking. Right now, the first level coming in will be 58. Gets me absolutely nothing. There's 59 firemaking. And we are coming up here on 60 firemaking. That will be the last level of the grind. We can now burn Yew logs. That is so fun. I'm so excited to go cut down another yew tree for the first time since I got 60 wood cutting. So let's go do that. Alright, here we are with the steel axe and 76 wood cutting. How long will it take for me to get? And there we go. Alright, that took 20 to 30 seconds. And there we go. 202 XP drop. Pretty nice. Now all I have to do is 40 range for the Yew Longbow and Yew Shortbow, either or. Get 72 Fletching to make the Yew Shield and get 34 crafting to cut an uncut ruby. And there is 40 ranged. I can now build Yew Shortbows and Longbows. I think I already have one sitting in the bank, so let's go get that now. I do not. Well, that's fun, so we gotta go make one of those. Alright, back at the yew tree, gotta get a couple of yew logs. I'm gonna make the longbow and the shortbow. Alright, there's the yew shortbow and the yew longbow. String this one, string that one. Go and open this up. So right now I got the willow shortbow. 7 range strength, 21 range. This won't change, but my attack bonus now plus 48, which is pretty good. Over double my ranged accuracy there, so big fan of that. And here's a nice even level 30 crafting. Almost missed the level, but there is 77 wood cutting. That is... No, I don't think that'll be the last level. I think 78 will probably be my last level before hitting 72. Fletching, I might get kind of close to 79, but I don't think I'm actually going to get there. And here comes a fletching level, level 71. We can now make dragonstone tipped runite bolts. And we're 1 level away from the end of our goal. And then all I need to do is crafting. And then we can roll a new chunk for the first time. Well, there's the gamer log. First one I've been able to get on camera pretty much. So we're really gaming today. Alright, I think this is literally the first clue step that I can actually complete that I've gotten since I started recording. I got 2 caskets pretty early on in the account, and it's been pretty unlucky ever since. Let's see if we can get the 10% chance. I don't bother with juggling. Nope. Of course not. And we cannot get that either, so that is a drop. And here we are coming in with a woodcutting level 78. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the last level I get in this chunk. Just a reminder that going forward, I'll have to be leveling up defense and woodcutting each up a level for every chunk I roll because I don't have the 99s yet and I have access to them. All right, I got the step again. Talking to the cook. I hope I can get a casket. Come on. Nope. Never lucky. Charlie the Tramp. Cannot do that. Well, this feels weird to say, but the next log will be my last one in this chunk. Sitting at 1.6 mil XP. Fletching these willow longbows for this long. I really hope this was the most efficient way for me to get this XP. But yeah, here is the big level. 72 Fletching. I can now make Yew Shields and a heavy ballista. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sell these unstrung longbows and get myself the Yew Shield real quick. How long will it take me to get 2 Yew Logs? Okay, I guess I'm hopping. I don't really want to though, I kind of want a random event. Jeez, okay, that took a little while. But Yew Shield is fletched. That took more ticks than I thought it would. Interesting. Okay, well that gives me 8 stab, 9 slash, 7 crush, 3 magic, 8 range, and defense bonus. So it's pretty sexy. Best in slot shield. That's another chunk task complete. Crafting grinds have gone. As efficient as 800 XP per hour crafting gains can be from spinning wool, I've been pretty on top of it, and that grind actually hasn't been as infuriating as I thought it would be. I feel like an absolute Chad in this fit, so what I'm gonna go do is spin wool for the next 3 or 4 hours. 34 crafting. I can now cut rubies. So there's the final stats for the chunk. I won't be getting any more level ups. I'm not even going to bother going through my magic runes. I do not consider the runes I have to be, the rune sources I have to be primary, so I'm not going for any specific levels. I'm just going to save them for if I need them later. We end up with 6,881 balls of wool. Also, before I forget, I am going to cut these 12 uncut rubies I have. Each one gives me 85 crafting XP, which is more than an entire inventory of wool being spun. Look at the XP just go up. I'm already like halfway to 35. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those were the first cut rubies. 14 sapphires, 9 emeralds, 12 rubies. I lucked out on not getting diamonds. Otherwise, I would have needed 43 crafting, which would have been way worse than what I had to do. Other people have had to get 43. I did get lucky, genuinely. Here are the final seeds. I'm probably going to get more AFKing, wood cutting. Probably not a ton more, but definitely more. So like 16 acorns, 9 willows, 2 maples, 2 yews. Here are all my herbs. The 86 Renar weeds is like the main thing here that's noteworthy, honestly. That's where the majority of this 2.5 mil comes from. Oh yeah, I do have like 7,000. Okay. Yeah, that's like 250k just from balls of wool. So that's definitely significant. I guess it's just all these things that kind of add up, huh? And the last thing I'm going to do before I forget, before I roll a new chunk, I'm going to actually start as many quests as I can and get as far into them as I can. Let's start with Cook's Assistant. I had an egg. I cooked... Oh, oh, I have one. Oh, that was lucky. I think I must have gotten that from an imp kill at some point and didn't realize. Pot of flour, though. Oh my god. I do have one, okay. I wasn't even thinking about Cook's Assistant when I kept those. I think I just got lucky here. And those should be the only items I need. I can't get a bucket of milk, so I can't actually finish the quest, but I believe if I start the quest, I can go ahead and give these to him. Alright, we have now started the quest. Oh, the RuneLight plugin is already coming in hot with the... This is so helpful. Alright, well, I have given him everything I can except for the bucket of milk. Let's go over to... Thank you, phone. Let's go over to start X marks the spot and the Restless Ghost. I'm looking for a quest. Alright, we've now started X marks the spot. And, okay, I now have a... I don't need to know more about that, but... Yeah, we can do this. I just need to buy a spade from the general store. I don't have any money. Let's do some crimes. Oh. It's not that simple. Let's try to do crimes again. Here we go. We did some... I didn't realize. I didn't realize that was gonna give me a thieving level. There you go, 6 thieving. That's funny. Let's go get a spade. Yep. Oh, that was 3 GP exactly. So awesome. Thank you, RuneLight, for this is such a difficult quest. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. I believe the next one we can't do. Oh, we can. Oh, okay. Let's go get it, I guess. All right. I decided for the time being to turn off Quest Helper. I think it was being a little pushy. But I don't think we can go anywhere. Blue scrolls I'll also turn off for the time being. They can stay on. This is weird, because this quest is like a quest, but also for some reason acts like a clue scroll under the clue scroll helper. But yeah, we can't go over there, so... Too bad. The next quest I can start is... Restless Ghost. Talk to this guy. Alright, so now I have to go in the swamp, which I can't go to, so that's that quest done. And yeah, I can do Rune Mysteries. Alright, now we've started Rune Mysteries and have obtained an Air Talisman. There is also 3 diary tasks I can do, and I've already done all 3 of them. So, by the way, big shout out to Source Chunk for even making the chunk picker and updating it recently to show diary and quest tasks. It's extremely helpful and really easy to use. So big shout out to him. I have a link to his channel down below. He has his own one chunk at a time series where he actually picks his chunks and theory crafts a lot, and it's really fun to see. So go ahead and check that out for sure. All right, well, with all those quest steps done, the achievement diary is done, all our skill challenges done, that's everything I have to do in this chunk. So without further ado, let's go unlock our first chunk. Okay, now that I've completed all of these quest steps and I've obtained a shortbow, I've always had a shortbow. I might actually, hold on. I don't know why it's not on here anymore. It was before. Yew Shortbow used to be on here for ranged abyss, but it's since disappeared, but I have done that. We have gotten the Yew Shield, burned Yew Logs, cut a ruby, and cooked fried onions. That is every skill task done, every abyss task done, every quest task done, every diary, and other tasks done. So, okay, this doesn't feel real to me, I'm gonna be honest. I've been waiting for this moment for over 3 months, and I'm a little scared to click on this button for the first time. Let's see what we got. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got the desert. We got the desert. Let's, oh boy. So, what does that mean? Well, apparently I need to get 30 thieving to start the feud, which is interesting. 30 thieving grind just for men and women, okay. That's it? Really? That's not right. Wait! No, that ain't right! I can get 58 cooking for pita bread. I know that's on here. It's not on here. But I know that's the thing I have to do. Oh, okay. Sorry. It was in the backlog. That's where it was. Because for some reason it thought I had access to this range in this chunk, which I don't because I haven't completed Cook's Assistant. But I do have access to this range, and Ali Morrisane sells raw chicken, which means it's primary access. So, but it's pretty simple. Just bring a cash stack and walk back and forth a bunch of times. But that'll have to wait until next episode. So yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way into the end. I know it's been a long one. I've put a lot of work and love and dedication to it. I've never spent this long working on a video before, and I really hope it shows. I know it's not perfect, and I'd really love to hear your guys' feedback, especially on audio and the aspect ratio and the resolution. And how do you guys like it? Let me know. I appreciate your feedback. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.